The year is 1904, and these are dynamic times in the high desert. The familiar ways of life, mining, ranching, and homesteading, are shifting across the region. Some view these changes as an opportunity, while others struggle to find their place in an ever-changing world and yearn for simpler days. Meet the Miller family and find out how they adapted to the modern world of 1904. If the Millers are home, ask them to share a bit about their lives. Why did you move here? What do you use the sawmill for? What type of ranch it is? What is happening in the country and the local community in 1904.
So this is an exhibition for how they were living before in this place, right? 1904.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to explore a little bit about this area, so we have an idea how were they living back in those days.
They're actually doing their clothes.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, the thing where
You can wash your own stuff.
Mm-hmm. No washing machines, no nothing like today.
Bring it over here and bring it out. Wow. That is pretty cool. There you go, Jose.
Let's go this way.
Welcome
So
to the Millers.
let's explore this little cabin. Remember the last video we showed you? These old abandoned cabins. Right now we're gonna go into.
And then all of us children, we sleep upstairs in the loft. So if you stand with your back against that wall over there and look on up, you can see right on into where all of us children sleep. Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. Pretty cozy, huh?
Oh, that's where they.
Wow.
Oh, let me
That's
go.
where they slept, yeah.
Okay.
It's like
And look at those bottles.
Little Huckleberry.
Exactly. Very, very similar.
Wow.
Oh, guys, you can see over there.
Yeah, because that bottle right there kind of looks like.
And look at that, those bottles.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I was
Those are really cool.
Wow.
That's a poison bottle.
Yeah. The Ludlam is poison.
Uh-huh.
Open up the medicine cabinet, take a look
We're
at
walking
Oh,
back to the
wow.
medicine
Okay,
cabinet.
go again. I want to see it.
Pull that open. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Look
wow.
at that.
Wow.
Cocaine. Toothpaste drops. Cocaine.
Yes. Remember those
Look at that
old
little tiny
containers?
bottle like the one you found there.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Heroin bottle.
That's so cool.
So, I mean, if you look at these and maybe the bottles that you find, you can compare which ones.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, we can see.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
labels.
so cool. Oh, wow.
And this is what they used to whip.
No,
No.
that's for bourbon and
This
a
shit.
razor.
Oh, thank you. And where are you traveling in from, sir?
We live in Sun River.
Oh, out by Sunny River.
Yeah.
So you must be staying with the Vanderverts then. They're the people who are living out in Sunny River right now.
Oh, okay.
Look at the
Yeah,
cast
perhaps if you've heard of Vandervert Road,
Yeah.
that's named after them.
Okay.
Look at the.
It's for laundry,
Mason.
sir. In the wintertime, it folds right on up and it's right by the stove, so it helps dry the laundry right fast when we can't hang it outside on the line.
That's cool. Look at the.
The pickles and, yeah, the.
Oh, yes,
the
we
eggs.
have corn, macaroni, pickled eggs, pickles, pickled pig's feet, some dried apples, and then some canned fruits and vegetables, some condensed milk as well. Things that are harder to get out this way.
Yes.
Wow.
That's amazing. Yes. Let me go and see it.
And those are dried spices, or things that.
Yeah, so the yellow flower, that's called yarrow, and it's medicinal. So if you grind it into a paste and put it on your chest, it'll help alleviate symptoms of fever, cold, that sort of thing. And then the lavender, we use that when it's dried, and we stuff our mattresses and our pillowcases with it because it helps keep away the bed bugs.
Oh gosh.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's so cool.
Now, can you find those out?
Just
Yarrow?
wherever,
Yeah, absolutely. The type that you folks will probably see more often is the white yarrow. There's a lot of it in and around the town of Bend, but it's the exact same thing as the yellow.
And you just hang it.
Yeah, we hang it. Yeah, the lavender, if it's fresh, so we can make lavender wands out of it, which is what you'll see in that vase over there in the bathroom.
Lavender walls. Put them right there.
But they have to
Look
be
at this,
fresh,
guys.
the
I want to
lavender
show you
wands.
something. There is a little bottle right here. And you can see it right there. It says bluing. It must be to make it look all the clothes look white.
Oh, yeah, that one does.
That's so cool.
Hello there.
You know, she's
How are you folks?
Pretty cool, huh, guys?
What is that?
Toothbrushes that he's found digging. These are toothbrushes.
Oh, really? They found those digging?
No, I'm saying I've found some.
Oh yes, I remember that.
Not this one so much, but I'd like to find it.
Wow, that's so nice carved.
Now that was
They're
funny.
That's
made of bone. Okay, ivory.
So cool.
Wow.
Well, if you all have a Jacob's ladder,
ivory or bone, one or the
That's
other.
so cool.
Hair.
Okay, let's keep looking around.
Oh, look
We're gonna
what's
go
out
to
there.
another place, and that's our main source of bottles.
Yes, look right there. Look
Yeah.
at our privy.
That's an old privy, guys, and that's how we're being able to
I've
find a
used
lot of
these when I was a
stuff.
kid.
Yes.
Look.
It's mailed down.
Oh, it's
No.
nailed down. But
We're gonna put you inside so you have an idea
of how small it is.
how small it is and how
And
it is.
newspaper.
Yeah, that's how you take
Yes.
care of your wife and just got hanging your phone
Right
book.
there. You wiped with book that you weren't using anymore.
I know.
Yeah, so this is like I was saying, this is our main source of
Wow.
of how we
Yeah.
found a lot of bottles and
bottles.
stuff, right? Because we're dumping stuff in
Yep.
in there, and they was how
Wow.
that's the way they were conserved.
See the moon on the door? That's always a sign if it's out that it's an outhouse
Ah, okay,
or a star.
that's so cool.
Mostly it's a moon though.
Well, I hope you guys are enjoying this little short
Wow.
video. But that's how in this museum they have this exhibit, and I hope that we're
And the
learning
lady that was in
together.
there is basically portraying the people that used to be here
Yes.
actually in 1904.
So what is this?
This one,
This is another cabin, I guess.
This is another old cabin. We're gonna try to put you inside so you can see
very
all
small,
around,
but it is
and you can see there's another bottles right there.
7 people within that house.
7.
Look around, guys. I hope you can see those bottles. I want to try to keep the camera as steady as I can so you can look around freely and enjoy the little space. I think this was maybe a cabin for people that are not married, especially men. That's what I think they were making these kinds of cabins. As you can see on the shelf, there's a bowl jar, mason jar with some eggs that must be fake, but I think that's the way their single persons, especially males, were living back in the days. So let's go outside and keep enjoying this little place exhibit. Oh, this is the.
This is the cellar.
Oh, this is the cellar. Yes.
This is the same
Yes.
thing we found before.
Yes.
We actually found real ones before.
Really?
Yeah. Not ones that are made to be from 1904. We found some real ones though.
So, as if you remember in our other videos, people use these places to store their food. As you can see on those shelves, there's a lot of, well, this is canned food. But usually they can put vegetables, potatoes, or whatever they can keep in this cool place to keep it longer. So, as you can look around, you can see different kinds of food around there. Thank you, Tracy, for the light.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's the way they were storing their foods back in the days. So if you remember on other exploring videos that we have on our channel, this is the place that we call what is it called, Tracy?
Privy.
No.
Cellar.
Cellar, food cellars. This is so cool. So we're learning something new. I never seen something like that. Let me take the camera. places that were made outside. I mean, they were making dog places underground, as you can see, so they can keep the food completely sealed, or not completely sealed, but mostly keeping the.
They have a basket in there.
Uh-huh.
With all of their bottles and jars
Uh-huh.
that are already empty, and they just would go and bury them, and take that basket and just dump it.
Remember those old cabins? They were having those holes at the front of the cabins, so they were dumping their stuff right there. One for food and another one for bottles.
Yeah. And then they had their spot for their chicken and their eggs.
Yes. And that's actually a living chicken.
Look at that one, he's trying to get on the board.
Yes.
Watch. It's like, I want to get up there.
Yes. I was trying to.
Where did they go?
I don't know. Let's keep looking
Oh,
around.
they're right there. This is their garden.
Yeah,
Up
that's.
there.
We're gonna go over there, but first we're gonna go inside. This is so cool. Well, it's coming back in time.
This is a Chinese wagon, Garret, or Jose, look.
Yes. Let me come back
See
here.
the barrel?
Oh
It's
yeah,
Chinese.
that's so cool. Yes, so cool.
Wow, look at that big wagon.
Yes. You know, if you're watching our videos, that we love old stuff, especially cars, bottles, jars, and everything.
This is the Little House on the Prairie.
Uh huh.
You ever
Yes.
seen that?
Yes.
It's a good film.
Now I want to watch it.
Me too. Okay, let's go back up this way to start some more.
Look at all these guys. I hope you're enjoying as we are doing here. So let me take you a little bit over here, a little fast over here, and you can see the little garden. There we can have their vegetables and everything.
Done. Okay, yes, we will retire.
What is that place? Look at that.
That's like a corral.
Oh, to keep the animals outside. Yeah, it's a willow coral. They say the willow coral was one of many styles of corals used in the high desert of Nevada and eastern Oregon beginning in the 1870s and well into the 1900s. Look at that, guys. That's so cool.
Whatever they had, and they would plant these trees from a different place.
Yep.
And anytime you see these, there used to be a house.
Yep.
These trees right here, and they're all over Central Oregon up here.
What kind of trees are those?
I'm not really sure of the name.
She was saying it, but I didn't.
I'm not sure the
We have
name
to
of
water
them.
them.
But they have to be watered all the time.
Okay.
And anytime you go
It's like
traveling anywhere in Central Oregon, you'll see these, and there won't be in a house, or there'll be a foundation, or something getting ready to fall down. That means there used to be a house there,
Oh, okay.
and you'll see these where the houses were.
Oh, yes, that's what they have all look around. And I think they made it to protect from the wind. Also, right?
that
Shade
too.
trees
and-
as well.
Uh-huh. That's cool. It's a corral. This is so cool.
That's why I wanted to.
There's another place right there. I don't know what it is. You want to go and check?
Garret, and then we're gonna start walking back and see turning.
Okay.
I was thinking about maybe we should just head back. This is just the sawmill. So
Yeah, that's pretty cool. the sawmill? Okay. There's something else there. I don't know what it is.
That's the barn. With chips.
Here's the sawmill. Let's go and check. Johnny, move, Johnny.
Excuse me, bud. Thank you.
We do the bench checks and the stairs.
Oh wow. Look
The
at
old
that.
sawmill. Wow. Look how
That's
huge
cool.
trees.
Yes.
There's another privy over there.
Oh yeah.
Let's go see
It's
that.
an odd house. Let's go and check it.
And we'll start heading back to.
Mm-hmm. Look at that old machine, or what is that?
Oh, look at the little shit one.
Uh-huh.
Oh, thank you. I like to get out and look at the nature.
This is another odd house that we're gonna explore. Oh, but this is a modern one. A modernized
regular one.
It's a modernized
Modern
version.
one. Well, we checked anyway.
Oh, look at the train. Yes,
Oh.
that's cool.
These are the same ones that I was telling you about.
Yes.
They had
That
these
they were
houses
using,
and put 'em
right?
off on the
Yes,
side. See the
yeah.
railroad?
So there were mobile houses
Yeah.
that they were bringing into the old.
And that's why they have
Places.
those places that they put the houses and then there's their hole.
Uh-huh. So they were
It
taking
goes
it
all the
out
way down.
every time that they were making a new settlement for the moment of the time.
Right down there.
They were bringing those kind of cabins.
These are the original ones because they haven't been tore down. Look at the
yes.
top, it's all messed up.
Yes.
But those are the original ones.
So that's the way they were putting all the towns together.
my
And when they were
goodness.
like saying, okay, it's time to move on from another place, they were taking all the house and leaving everything behind.
Oh my gosh.
That's so amazing.
Wow. And then look at this thing. And that's called a caterpillar.
Yes.
Caterpillar.
Uh-huh.
Community in the forest.
Okay, let's go over there. Okay. It says when the logging companies locate operations in remote areas after World War I, it was a common practice to create temporary communities to house workers and their families.
These railroad logging camps included family camp houses, which are carried to the site on log cars and arranged into neighborhoods. A typical railroad logging community also had offices, bunkhouses, and for single men, general stores, post office, cafeteria, and company bar, and even a shower car.
Yes.
Wow. Look, Jose, this is our picture.
Yes.
Look. it
That's
says
one
right
of the
here,
pictures
a
that we
typical
found.
railroad logging camp about 1930.
1930s.
Each camp would be moved after timber resources in the area were exhausted.
Yes, that's what the practice they were doing in for all companies.
The era of the railroad logging camp ended as trucks replaced trains as the means of hauling and cutting timber during World
The
War
bad
II.
part of these companies, they were like, savaging everything, all the resources they have around, and they moving on. I think they didn't do any kind of reforestation. They didn't do any kind of reforestation, but these are the machines that they were using. Let's go and check again. Heavy machinery were brought to those places, but they have the power to move heavy stuff. Well, now we're learning something new and watching, actually seeing. Well, let's keep going this way and see what we can find. I hope guys you're enjoying this little trip into this part of the museum, and It's really cool. Let's go this way.
I went to a piece of the car with the little guy helping me. I'm like, oh, just ignore that axe.
Somebody filed it into what they're doing, and he had to recut the teeth in it.
Tracy! Oh, I thought there was a road right here, but we're gonna go into the mill house again. This is so cool. Okay, let's go that way. There's no exit through here. Uh-huh. I like that part.
It's all real cool. And that's what they would have. They would build one of these,
Uh-huh.
cut the wood, and haul it. See, there's a big old huge log there.
Yes.
And then they have some cut down here and some up there.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if this is actually how it looked in their
But they
their
this
place, but
give
this one over there is
give you an idea the way they were, living among those forests. Look at that little box. It's a carpenter.
all this was from him. He carpentered this.
Uh-huh.
All the wood and all the makings and chairs and all that stuff. See, he's over here doing it.
Set it down at an angle about 30 degrees like that, and then you put another end up there for really hard. Not too flat. There you go. See? I knew you could do it. There's the curl. Good job. Keep doing it. Pull really hard. Takes a lot of muscle. There you go.
Good job.
Good
There you go.
curl. Good curl. You're a pro.
Thank you.
Lock it in. Pull really hard. Good job. Okay. Thanks. Good job.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
So let's go look at this little area. Oh, I think that's where we came in before, right?
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna go through it one more time,
Okay.
just to go.
Okay. We're coming again inside this little cabin, so
So we used to go to Prineville quite often when I was younger because the town of Benville was right here yet. Didn't have a park or anything like that.
there's your virtual reality from 1930s. And then actually you can see on those in 3D
Make sure you don't forget anything. And 2 or 3 days back,
because they have a stereoscopic. Yeah.
oh, absolutely.
Yeah, actually, yeah, you can see 3D picture. That's cool.
I know. It's been several years since I've been though because now that we have the town
Wow.
It takes them 2 days to travel from here to Prineville.
On the wow.
That's what she was just saying. And they use newspaper
Oh
to
my
coat the
goodness.
top.
Yes.
That late winter snow this year.
Well,
really
that's a
got
way
us.
to
It really
insulate your
got
house.
us. My goodness.
That's
I
cool.
was all in the clear and then
And then I did it
2 feet.
again.
Have a good day, bye.
Thank you.
Oh, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Enjoy the rest of your visit.
Well, if you want, we can close the video.
Yeah, we can go ahead and close. So that was a view of how life was in 1904.
Yes. So we have more or less an idea how these settlements were made and how they look.
And how the places that we go to
Yes.
and find privies and stuff, what they
Yes.
actually looked like with those trains on the
Uh-huh.
those houses on the train.
Uh-huh. Well, I hope, guys, that you have enjoyed this little trip
Yeah.
in this part of the museum exhibit. So let us know if you want to see more content like this in 360. We're trying to make it even better, so you can come and explore with us. So let us know in the comments.
Let us know. I'm Tracy,
And I'm Jose,
and we're finding goodies.
Thank you
So,
for
bye,
watching.
guys.
Bye.